like if I was in their situation or in their shoes, I would want people to help me. So I help people, and it's just that's in my nature, and I like to help people. And I mean, I'm not gonna say this to brag, but if I see a homeless person in the streets, I'll try to buy them food or give them money. If at work, if people need help, I'm willing to help. And I'm not gonna say that I'm like the best worker, or that I'm like, oh my god, like I'm always all positive. No, because I am human too, and I have my days where I'm not in the mood to go to work. I'm human. I sometimes, get in a bad mood too, but I try my best not to spill it out on others, unless I get really irritated and you're telling me something in a way that I think you're being kind of disrespectful, then I'm gonna snap too. The same way you're talking to me, I'm gonna give you that so you can feel what it feels like. But I mean, I'm not always like that. I'm usually pretty patient. I'm usually pretty lenient. I can take a lot of stuff. But I mean, yeah, and my thinking is, I'm putting in good vibes to the world. So they say what you put out, you get back. But sometimes, like when stuff happens to me where I feel like something bad happens to me, like I'll give you guys an example. One time I had gone it was lunchtime, and me and some coworkers, we went to Starbucks. I took my bag with me, and I left it on the chair. We were eating outside of the Starbucks, and I left it out. I hung my bag on the chair, and we were eating in a hurry because we only get 30 minutes. So the Starbucks is it's pretty close to where we work, and I mean, we go to get something to eat, and we're rushing, we're eating, and then we get up and we leave. We're rushing back to work because we don't want to be late. And so one of those days, I mean, it's my fault too. I take blame for it, but that day I was rushing. I left my bag on the chair, and we drove back to work. And keep this in mind, the city where I work is Rancho Mirage. So you would think, that city, you would think, people are a little bit more honest. I mean, not to blame. I mean, I'm not trying to say like any other city, like Coachella. People, I kind of feel like people have like a bad, I don't know, I kind of feel like people think bad about this little city where I live. I live in Coachella. I feel like people have like, oh, you live in Coachella, like it's dangerous there. I mean, anywhere you go, you have your dangerous spots. And I guess I just answered my question because I'm thinking, because you're in Rancho Mirage. But like I just said, I guess anywhere there's, crime, anywhere you find, people who steal. Anyway, back to, my story. I left my bag in the damn chair, and I freaking went back to work, and then I realized I didn't have my bag. So my coworker, she was nice enough to let me borrow her keys, and I jumped in her car, and I drove to Starbucks, and my purse wasn't there. I walk into the Starbucks, and I asked the baristas that were there, hey, did anyone turn in a black bag? And they were very nice. They were very apologetic, and they said they were sorry that that happened to me, and that no one had turned in my bag. Inside my bag, I had my car keys. And my car keys are not like any regular car keys. My car keys they're like a chip. It's like a chip. It's not really like a key. So Coach watch as well. I had I think that's all I had. Did I have a perfume in there? It's been a while that I don't even remember if I had a perfume in there, but yeah, no one turned in my bag. And I remember I felt like I had so many emotions at that time, at that moment. Like I wanted to cry because I was mad, and then I felt angry, and I just what I did was I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Like when I thought about this, I feel bad. I said I shouldn't be too honest. You know what? I shouldn't be helping people, because when I need help, people won't help me. And I was mad, and I was thinking these thoughts, and I said, I'm not gonna feed, I'm not gonna be feeding the homeless, or I'm not gonna be, honest with people. Like, it's not that I was gonna be a mean person. I just was basically not gonna help. But then, like, I was just thinking out of anger, and I said no. I shook that negativity off, and I shook that thought off, because I said, you know what? No matter what, if I were to find a purse, if I were to find money, if I were to find a phone, if I were to find anything, I'd return it. And to this day, I still would. After that had happened with my purse, maybe a week later, it was around Coachella Fest, there was a young guy who had lost his phone, and my suegra was working the Coachella Fest, so she found the phone and she brought it home, and she was showing me and my husband, and my husband told his mom, you need to return this phone, because you've seen what happened to Erica, and you've seen how sad she was, and she would have wanted the person who found her stuff to turn them in. So we're gonna turn in the person, we're gonna turn in that person's phone. We're gonna turn it back to them, because definitely they deserve to have their stuff back. And anyway, so we ended up calling the number because they left a message, and they were so happy. I mean, that person, who was a guy, who was a young guy, he was so happy. And I definitely felt like it's kind of weird that whoever took my phone or my purse and all that stuff, not my phone, my purse with everything, they never returned it back. And, I also had my ID and all other cards, but I was thinking or hoping, they can keep my money, they can keep my wallet, they can keep my purse, but it'd be nice if they were to like mail in my ID and my keys. That's it. But they never did. And it just, unfortunately, there's just gonna be some people like that, and I have to put that in my head, that just because they're like that, it doesn't mean that I have to be like that. So yeah, I sometimes I go through stuff, and then I feel like I want to change, and I want to be like, not really like as nice and not as honest, because it sucks that not a lot of people are like that. But I am the way I am because no one is the same. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, we're all different, and no one is like me. And I'm pretty sure there's other honest people out there, more honest than me, probably more nicer than me, but they're just a handful of those people. There's not a lot of those people. So I don't know. I guess those type of things is what molds you as a person. It just, you have to take hits like that from life, and just, instead of making you bitter, should make you better. And that's one thing where I kind of feel like I'm at right now at this like at this point in my life. I feel like I'm in that stage where I'm understanding, and I'm basically, I'm just learning how to be a better person. And I'm not a perfect person. I'm not always all happy and dandy. I'm pretty sometimes. My personality is, I'm shy. Sometimes I can be quiet, and I don't like to make fun of people. I'm just kind of to myself. I feel like I'm a chill person. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've just been in this funk, and I'm just kind of battling with my emotions and not letting my emotions get to me, and just try to keep my head in the right place, even though you go through whatever you go through in life. And it's not easy. I, in the mornings or night, I just kind of pray, and I ask God, please God, just just give me wisdom, and just help me, give me the strength to overcome any obstacle that comes my way. And that's basically what kind of gives me peace of mind. And at the end of the day, things always turn out to be okay. I don't know, I just hope that I can't wish for a perfect life. Things have to happen, but I always try to, the challenge, I guess, is my challenge is, every bad thing or setback that happens to me, I try to look at the good in it, and okay, what can I learn here? How can I handle this situation? And yeah, it's kind of tough though. But yeah, anyway, I already got home, so I gotta go home to my husband.